Madam Speaker, that obviously means then it is beneficial to us belonging to the East African community. And you know, Kenya is one of the oldest partners within this community. Madam Speaker, the community is also growing. We started with 3 countries. Now, later on, we added Burundi and Rwanda, South Sudan and others, and it keeps growing. So basically, the idea is a good idea. But Madam Speaker, what was the vision behind the East African community? The first thing was they intended to find a way to make it easy for goods and services to move. And Madam Speaker, that obviously was going to help to assist us in trade and also employment. And Madam Speaker, there are very good things that have happened. The one-stop border post is one good thing. The other idea of removing visas, vacating the idea of visas, is also a very good thing, so that the movement of goods and services becomes easier. But Madam Speaker, there is also the proposed arrangement where we are going to end up with a common currency. And Madam Speaker, I know that it has not been reviewed and removed. I would like to understand from the committee, because this has been a story for a very long time. When are we going to end up with that period when we'll have that common currency? Because, Madam Speaker, maybe the common currency would be saving us as a country, because our shilling is dropping like a hot cake. Every day you open the newspaper, you switch on your TV, your radio, you can see that the value of our shilling is really dropping. So I don't know, when are we going to end up having the common currency? That will help the partner states to come together and strengthen their currencies. Again, Madam Speaker, there was also the issue of the political federation. We were going to end up under one leadership, one political leadership. I don't know whether it's still a pipe dream. I don't know whether there is a timeline, and I'm sure that the committee keeps talking about those things every time they have their meetings. It would be a good idea for this House to be informed and to know where we are on the matter of political federation, because I know that is an issue that will obviously bring countries that have not been in very good terms together. Is it still viable? Are we changing the treaty? Is there changes that we are coming up with? So it's important for us to know. Madam Speaker, Uganda being our partner within the East African community, recently the President and their parliament have said that they want to stop purchasing fuel from Kenya. And Madam Speaker, obviously that is going to deal a very big dent on our revenues. Madam Speaker, is it something that this committee can look into and figure out what is it that we've done wrong? Because we said we are doing government to government, which was supposed to bring the prices of fuel down, but the prices keep going up. The CS himself has threatened, in fact, I would call it a threat, that it's likely to go up to even 300 shillings. So, Madam Speaker, it's important that these things are sorted out. And why is it that in the community, and some of these countries are landlocked, their fuel prices are lower than the fuel prices in Kenya? Why is it Tanzania? I know they have their port, yes. But why is fuel cheaper in Tanzania than it is in Kenya? And we're in one community, we are buying from the same destinations, we are selling to the same people. It's important that some of these answers are given to us. Otherwise, with those few remarks, Madam Speaker, I support the committee must keep on working and making sure that the community is brought together, and even prices of things like fuel are brought to the same low level all over the community. Thank you, Madam Speaker.